If you watch my channel, you know I like to talk about Six Flags, Cedar Fair, and even SeaWorld every now and then. I've talked about how their season pass options have changed over the years, but recently I've heard some of you asking for a true comparison, apples to apples, and see which chain has the best season pass. So let's dig into it. Six Flags, Cedar Fair, SeaWorld, Palace Entertainment, Merlin. Who does it best? When it comes to passes and memberships, every chain has a complex tiered system of benefits. We could spend all day looking at the details of all of these, so let's boil it down to three main topics. 1. What's the cheapest way to get access to every park in the chain? 2. What's the cheapest pass that's offered? And 3. What's the most luxurious, expensive pass, and what benefits does it offer? Okay, starting with the cheapest way to get access to every park in the chain. This seems to be the goal of most enthusiasts, so I think it's important. For Six Flags, this is the Platinum Thrill Seeker membership. This is the middle tier of passes, and this price varies by park. It's as cheap as $115 at Frontier City, and as expensive as $225 at Magic Mountain. The majority of parks are sitting at $155. This comes with free general parking, 5 special rate tickets for friends, 2 single-use skip-the-line passes. That's not for every visit, just 2 per year. You also get 15% off food and merch, and at some parks, you get a $25 attractions credit. If you wanted to save some money, you could travel to one of the cheaper parks and buy your pass there. But just know, some perks may only be good at your home park. For Cedar Fair, it's very simple. You want to get into all their parks, you gotta get the Platinum Pass. Unlike Six Flags, no matter where you buy this, it's the same price, $250. For most parks, this is the highest tier. It gets you some basic benefits like free general parking, 10% off food and merch, a free friend ticket when you renew. All this stuff you can also get with the Gold Pass. That varies from $85 at Valley Fair to $170 at Knott's. So for all that extra money, you're really just buying access to all their parks. There are some outliers also. Canada's Wonderland only includes parking with Platinum. Cedar Point and Carowinds give you early entry with Platinum. Kings Island lets you in early with Gold also. But in general, the benefits aren't great, and there are no tricks to play here. No matter where you go, you pay $250 for chain-wide access. For SeaWorld, you also have to spring for the most expensive pass to get access to all their parks, but it's not as cut and dry as Cedar Fair. The Platinum Pass is the only one that can be used chain-wide, but the price is as cheap as $169.99 in San Antonio, and as expensive as $423 at Tampa and Orlando. So why the big difference? I actually emailed SeaWorld on this to clarify. You can use your basic benefits at all parks, like free preferred parking, 20% off food, 25 to 40% off merch, and I believe the 50% off quick queue is good at all parks. The Platinum Pass gets you other benefits that are only good at your home park or parks, the most significant one being the free guest tickets. SeaWorld is very generous when it comes to giving out tickets, but these are only good at your home parks. In Florida, you can get benefits for Busch Gardens Tampa and SeaWorld Orlando, as well as each of their water parks. That's a total of 4 parks, so that's why it's more expensive than other areas with 1 or 2 parks. I'll get more into the other benefits when we compare each chain's top tier passes. Palace Parks is mostly in the Northeast, but they've expanded out a little, including Castle Park in California and Adventureland in Iowa. We're talking about Kennywood, Lake Compounce, Idlewild, Dutch Wonderland, and Storyland. It's a smaller chain, and some of these parks are made for kids, but if you want to get in all of them, you're gonna have to get the Platinum Pass. This is as low as $164.99 at Castle Park, and as high as $239.99 at Idlewild. Castle Park is the outlier. All the other parks range from $219 to $229, and that makes sense. They figure someone in California isn't going to take advantage of all the parks in the Northeast, but that pass does also get you into Raging Waters Los Angeles. I'll talk about the other benefits more when we compare each chain's most expensive passes. Merlin Entertainment owns the Legoland parks worldwide, but they're known for their European parks. Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, Chessington World of Adventures, Hyde Park, and Gardaland. This chain works a little different. The parks in the UK are linked together, but Hyde Park in Germany and Gardaland in Italy, not so much. If you buy any Merlin annual pass, and there are 4 levels, you can get into Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, Chessington, Legoland Windsor, as well as other non-parks, like the London Eye, Madame Tussauds, and the Sea Life Centres in the UK. Also Blackpool Tower, Warwick Castle, and others. This does not include Hyde Park or Gardaland. The cheapest pass that gets you into all these UK parks is the lowest level, the Discovery Pass. This is 89 pounds, or about $102. There are perks and discounts available all the way up to the Platinum tier, but the main difference is the blockout dates. The Discovery Pass gets you into all the parks, but you can't get in during August, or weekends in July or October, basically letting you in on non-peak days only. We'll talk more about this in the next segment, the cheapest pass available. Let's review the cheapest pass that gets you into every park and who does it best. The worst one is Palace Parks. You're paying over $200 in most cases. There are only a handful of parks and they're mostly small. Fourth place goes to Cedar Fair. You have access to some amazing parks, but you pay $250 and have minimal benefits. Merlin is third. You aren't paying much, but you do have some limitations. Plus, you're only talking about a few parks. If you want more days of access, and you get the Silver Pass instead of the Discovery Pass, you pay almost double, 89 pounds to 159 pounds. That's $102 versus $182. Six Flags is second place, and that's kinda surprising. Magic Mountain's Platinum Pass is so much more expensive than other parks. It makes sense because it's open every day, but for the rest of the chain, you're paying $155 or less for access to a lot of parks. Benefits aside, not a bad deal if all you want to do is get into the parks. First place is SeaWorld. The Platinum Pass has awesome benefits. You get bombarded with free tickets, and once you choose your park and buy your pass, you just load the barcode into your app and use it wherever you want. My home SeaWorld park is San Antonio, so for $169.99, I can have access to all the parks, with preferred parking, excellent discounts. This one's my favorite. Now, for everyone who just wants a cheap pass to get them into the park, this will include families and the general public who just want to stay local. Six Flags is offering a basic season pass for all their parks this year. That varies from $59.99 at their smaller parks, up to $99.99 at Magic Mountain. This does not include parking, but they just added a parking pass add-on and it's not that expensive, between $25 and $40 for the whole season. Just note, for parks that have the water park as a separate gate, this pass does not get you in. These passes also expire after Labor Day, so you have to renew your pass to get access to the parks in the fall and winter. There really are no benefits here. Just get in the park and shut your mouth. The average price for a season pass is about $71. Cedar Fair is all over the place when it comes to their cheapest pass. Kings Island, Cedar Point, and Great America all have a summer pass. These cut you off after Labor Day. Canada's Wonderland has a season pass that doesn't include fall or winter events, and you do need Platinum to get parking. Michigan's Adventure and Knott's also offer a regular season pass. The downside for Knott's is it doesn't include Soak City, and you have to get Platinum for parking. The other parks have the Silver Pass, but the benefits vary. They all get you parking, but parks like Carowinds and King's Dominion do not let you into their Halloween event. Parks like Valley Fair and Dorney Park let you into their Halloween event, just not on Saturdays, and those passes do not let you visit on any Saturday during the year. Those range from $79 at Great America up to $130 at Knott's. The average price across the chain is about $93. SeaWorld is also all over the place. Some parks have the Bronze Pass, Williamsburg has the Basic Pass, SeaWorld San Diego has the Silver Pass, and Sesame Place San Diego has a San Diego Local Pass. But I can't see the price on that, so the next level is a Silver Pass. The only ones that include parking are the San Diego parks, and that's because you're forced into the Silver tier. These Bronze and Basic passes do include blockout dates, but it varies by park. Busch Gardens Tampa only has 6, but SeaWorld Orlando has 19. These have very minimal discounts, just 5% off merch, nothing off food, and 10% off Quick Queue. This ranges from $85.99 at SeaWorld San Antonio, up to $180 at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. The average price across the chain is $135. The Palace parks are pretty uniform across the board, just with a couple exceptions. Most parks offer a Bronze Pass for $99.99, and these are only good on weekdays and do not include parking. Storyland goes as low as Silver, also $99.99, but that doesn't have any blockout dates, and they do not charge for parking there. The Bronze Pass at Castle Park is only $59.99, but it doesn't have parking and is only good in the summer and winter, and does not include the Halloween event. If you want weekend access, you need to get the Silver, and that ranges from $64.99 at Castle Park, up to $149.99 at Adventureland. Most of the other parks are in the middle, around $120. The average price for a Palace Gold Pass is $94, $112 for Silver. The Merlin parks are interesting because, for the most part, your cheapest option is the Merlin Discovery Pass. Every park has their own basic passes also. This is 119 pounds at Alton Towers and Thorpe Park, or about $137. Chessington's Silver Pass is 99 pounds, or $114, and Legoland Windsor goes as low as 49 pounds for an adult and toddler pass, or about $56. Otherwise, you gotta spring 69 pounds, or $79. Hyde Park and Gardaland's passes start at 65 euros, and that's just about the same as a US dollar right now. If you don't care about blockout dates, go for the Discovery Pass. If you want to go on weekends and have more access in the summer, you'll want to spend a little more for the basic park-specific passes. For those, the average price for the chain is $96. So, who does the basic pass the best? Everyone has restrictions, so they're on a level playing field. The worst one is SeaWorld. For an average of $135 and no parking and minimal discounts, it's not a great deal. Palace isn't great either. For $100, you don't get weekends or parking. I'd say that's fourth. Merlin is kinda pricey for the lowest tier, but I like that you can opt for the Discovery Pass if you don't care about the blockout dates. Six Flags average price is only $71, but once you add on the parking pass, you're at or over $100 and you're cut off after Labor Day. I'd still put that second. Cedar Fair gets first place for offering parking everywhere but not in Canada's Wonderland, and for the most part, keeping the price under $100. Depending on your park, the restrictions may be better or worse. It all depends if you like visiting on Saturdays or want to go to haunt. Okay, last one. The most luxurious pass. High price, but lots of benefits. At Six Flags, it's the Diamond membership. The smaller parks charge $249, bigger ones $280, and Magic Mountain charges $320. This comes with front gate parking for the parks that have it, 10 special rate tickets, 5 skip-the-lines to use anytime during the year, 50% off the all-season Flash Pass. Some include a $50 attractions credit, water park seating reservation, and 20% off food and merch. This isn't bad, but compared to the benefits they used to offer with the Diamond Elite membership, the one that was about $100 less per year, it's a letdown. Cedar Fair's best pass is the Platinum for most of the parks. We covered those benefits already. It's really nothing fancy. Cedar Fair is testing out another tier of passes in some of their biggest parks next year, the Prestige Pass. You can buy this at Cedar Point, Kings Island, and Carowinds. This comes in 2 levels, Prestige and Prestige Plus. The only difference is Prestige Plus gets you into every Cedar Fair park. For $275 at Carowinds, or $325 at Cedar Point and Kings Island, you only have access to your home park, but you get these additional benefits. Preferred parking, 1 single-use fast lane every visit, 2 friend tickets every year, access to the VIP area, and 15% off food and merch. If you add $100 more to your Prestige Pass, you can get into every Cedar Fair park, but all those benefits I just mentioned are still only good at your home park, except the 15% off food and merch, which can be used anywhere. For SeaWorld, I talked about the Platinum Pass already. That's the only way to get into all the parks, and I already said that was my favorite. Some of the benefits I mentioned: free preferred parking, 20% off food, the merch discount varies from 25% to 40%, and I think the 50% off Quick Queue is good at all parks. For your home parks, you get 6 free friend tickets. You also get 1 single-use Quick Queue on every visit, free reserved show and parade viewing, a free animal experience, free annual photo key, discounts on strollers, youth camps, zoo experiences, and other minor discounts. Like I said before, this is expensive in Florida because you have 4 so-called home parks where all your benefits are good. So there, you're paying $423. But in San Antonio, you get this for as low as $169.99. Just like SeaWorld, the best Palace Parks Pass is the one that gets you into all the parks. At Castle Park, this is only $164.99. That makes sense because it's so far from all the other parks in the chain. Otherwise, it's about $220 to $240. As for the benefits, you're looking at 20% off food and merch, a souvenir cup with free refills, preferred parking, 2 guest tickets, bring up to 3 friends on Bring a Friend Day, access to the fall and winter events, and hotel discounts for all the parks in the chain. For the UK Merlin parks, it's £299, or about $344 for the Merlin Platinum Pass. This includes free parking, 20% off food, merch, and hotels, a Coca-Cola Freestyle Cup with 2 refill vouchers, 3 vouchers that get you £5 off Fast Track, and 3 vouchers that get friends in for £15. You also get 5 half-price friend tickets. For €104, you can get the Merlin Adventure Pass for Hyde Park, and that also gets you into Legoland Germany and some of the other attractions the UK parks offer, like Sea Life and Madame Tussauds, as well as 10% off food and merch. This also comes with 1 Bring a Friend ticket. Gardaland's Best Pass is the Super Top Season Pass. €125, allows guests into the park and the aquarium, and you get special access to weekends in November and Magic Winter. The other passes cut you off after November 1st. You also get unlimited time-saver admissions to 5 rides of your choice, but once you choose the 5 you want, you can't change them. You also get 20% off food and merch and free parking. The worst one has to be Merlin. $344 US is very pricey for access to 4 parks, unless you're interested in those other non-park attractions. It's just a lot to ask without getting any really special perks. Next is Cedar Fair. You do get access to a lot of great parks, but the benefits aren't great. Also, that Prestige Pass is not worth the price, especially when your benefits are only good at your home park. Palace Parks is next. That's kind of pricey for the amount of and quality of parks you have access to. But I do like the Souvenir Cup, the friend tickets, and the hotel discounts. Six Flags is really close to Palace. I give them second place just because you have so much more access for not much more money. I think the benefits at Palace are better, but Six Flags wins for having more properties. SeaWorld gets first place. I really enjoyed my Platinum Pass this year. With the exception of Sesame Place in Philly, I got to go to every SeaWorld park this year. I got to use a friend ticket in San Antonio. I got 50% off Quick Queue in Tampa. I got some awesome discounts on merch, even beyond what they advertise. It seemed like some of the shirts I bought ended up being almost half off. I think $423 for the Florida parks is crazy, but taking advantage of the cheaper San Antonio option worked out great for me. And I didn't have to go to San Antonio first to redeem the pass. That was actually the last SeaWorld park I went to this year. Keep in mind, when we're talking about how good these passes are, the product they offer varies greatly. That's hard to quantify, especially when the quality of the parks varies so much within the chain itself. Six Flags passes, despite all their changes, are still more beneficial than Cedar Fair, but most would agree the Cedar Fair product as a whole is a lot better, even if Magic Mountain is more impressive than, say, Michigan's Adventure. This is another reason I put SeaWorld on top of the list for 2 of these categories. Not only do you get nice benefits, you got some amazing parks in the mix. I remember being at Busch Gardens Williamsburg and thinking, it kind of feels wrong this is included with our SeaWorld passes. That park is amazing in so many different ways. But anyway, let me know what you think about this, and your experience with your passes in any one of these chains. Before you leave, if you can drop a like, I'd appreciate it. This video was especially agonizing to put together, and if you're new here and love coaster content, please consider giving me a sub. Also, check out my links below for my Discord server, and my second channel where I post copyright-free off-ride footage, and my baseball channel if you also happen to be a baseball fan. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.